Hey guys, welcome to another nursing video. So today we have another special guest, and yeah, I met her online.
Yep.
And she was a subscriber ka ba?
I am.
And we became friends. And
Yeah.
now nandito na siya sa New Zealand. Dati nagme-message siya na nasa Philippines pa lang siya, asking all about CAP and New Zealand. And she's here. And
Yeah,
she's
finally.
here to share her experience on how she went here in New Zealand. So introduce yourself.
Yeah. So I'm Florence, and I just got here last February.
4 months now. And bagong-bago.
Yeah, still very new.
How was your nursing experience before coming here in New Zealand?
Yeah, so I've been an ED nurse for 11 years, and then after that I resigned in 2017. I became a medical scriber for 3 years after I did my ED job for 11 years in the hospital, and then I decided after 3 years doing online job to come in New Zealand and become a nurse.
So what's your pathway going to New Zealand?
Yeah, I did my CAP.
Mhm.
I studied for 2 months, so that's 8 weeks in Rotorua, Toyohomai.
Nag-agency ka ba or DIY?
No, I did. I have someone who helped me process my papers, Golden Summit. So
Okay.
yeah, I pay them for that.
How much, if you don't mind?
I can't really, but I guess it's around roughly 75,000 in peso.
75,000 is the agency fee.
Yep. Yung CAP, it took 8 weeks, so that's 2 months. And I did my practicum at in an aged care facility. It's Glenbrae. So it took around 5 weeks.
Okay.
And then, yeah. So 3 weeks theory, 5 weeks practicum, and then graduate.
Okay. How much yung tuition sa school niyo?
Toyohomai, I think sila yung mas parang expensive. I paid 12,550.
Okay.
Yeah.
Without the accommodation?
No, excluding accommodation.
So you mentioned earlier that may gap ka sa nursing experience
Yes.
mo. Can you share that with
So
us?
yeah, for everyone's information, if you're planning to come to New Zealand and become a nurse, it should be like your clinical experience. The gap should not be more than 5 years. So in my case, 11 years as an ED nurse, and then after that, I resigned 2017. So yung gap ko is 4 years, which is fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I grabbed the opportunity and come here.
So how was your CAP experience?
Alright, so the CAP itself, it wasn't that hard for me. It was alright, but there's normally expected may pressure talaga, considering that it's just 8 weeks.
Mhm.
So more on the theory, yung parang kasi we have to write an essay, parang reflective essay, and then the exam itself, it's kind of hard as well, but it's manageable if you just study. The practicum, I got lucky because as what I've said, I was assigned to do my practicum at Glenbrae, and all the people there are very nice. I have the exposure and how, because we don't have an aged care in the Philippines, so it was my first time.
Mhm.
And yeah, working in an aged care facility is quite rewarding, taking care of the elderly.
Yes.
So it's not that hard as well. Parang it's relaxed when you compare it in the hospital.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I got lucky because everyone there, they're all nice.
That's good.
Yeah.
May bumabagsak ba sa school niyo?
So far, I haven't heard that may na-fail.
Okay.
Because if ever naman, if you fail like a quiz, they will give you parang an opportunity to retake it again.
Uh-huh. That's good. Where are you currently working?
Yeah, so I just finished my CAP May 14, so that's kind of like a month ago. And then after that, when I finished my CAP May 14, I got hired sa DHB Emergency Department after, I guess, 3 weeks lang yata. Oo. I had 2 offers, one in an aged care facility at Hamilton, and then one sa DHB, but I chose DHB. Yeah.
Which is very, very blessed.
And I feel blessed and lucky.
Sobra.
So na-offer nila sa akin level 6.
Aha.
Yeah.
Sobrang lucky kasi hindi lahat nakakapasok agad sa DHB. Pero kasi, yun nga, siguro, ang ganda rin ng experience niya. And yeah, swertihan lang. So, kung nandito kayo, apply lang din ng apply kasi hindi mo alam kung ma-hire ka ba agad.
They can actually apply before they finish the CAP. They can do that. So, but for me, I opted to wait.
After 3 weeks lang, nag-graduate ka, di ba?
Yeah, I actually 2 weeks I got an offer in an aged care facility, and 3 weeks after, that's DHB.
That's pretty quick.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Ito hindi parang ano na how's the setup, how many patients,
Yeah.
hours of work.
But in the ED, I was told that parang we have 25.
Okay.
Yeah. Patients, I mean the bed capacity at the
mhm.
emergency department.
Okay.
So I was told that I'm gonna be assigned at the resource.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be part of the resource team. So more on CPR, something like that, cardiac patients. So yun yung mga more likely na maano ko.
Ito na lang, kasi hindi niya ma-answer yung how's the setup, how many patients, what are the routines at work. Any tips na maibibigay mo sa future nurses regarding sa interview?
When you submit your application online, because everything here is online. So for example, if you wanna work in one of the government hospitals here, you should have the correct template for the CV. And it should be personalized. For example, if you're planning to work in a surgery department, if that's, if your experience is more in the surgery department, so your CV should, have more of those. You should highlight that experience. And then sa cover letter, it should also reflect. So, parang you sell yourself.
Yes.
So every time you apply, for example, surgery department, and then you want to apply to an aged care facility, so if you submit a lot of applications, you have to really edit it and
Focus on that specific
job, parang what you're applying for, job description. If
Yes.
you want to be an aged care nurse, then you should focus on that. You should probably mention that you love the taking care of the elderly. And probably when you do your practicum, you have an experience as well with handling with the elderly. So yung question naman usually sa interview more of situational, and also don't forget, because they are really particular for cultural safety. So you have to study about the Maori culture. So the Treaty of Waitangi, that's really important. So yeah, you will be expecting that during the interview. Because they will gauge you if you are safe to practice.
Yes. So mostly situational lang talaga siya.
Yeah, situational. And also behavioral questions. You should also study on that. So behavioral, how do you handle conflict? For example, if you have conflict with other colleagues, so how do you handle that? And how do you handle the pressure or stress? So yeah, those are the kind of questions they will ask you during the interview.
And panel interview yung
Panel, yeah, I
nagawa.
got 4. There were 4 of them.
So, how many hours of work yung in-offer sa'yo?
Yung sa akin, 0.9. So 40 hours the first week, and then 32 hours second week. Kasi I prefer that way para may work-life balance. So
Yes.
makaka-relax naman ako. Kasi sa ED, I know that it's really busy there.
So pinapili ka nila kung
Yeah.
okay, 1.0,
Because-
0.9.
Yeah, so they said that I can do 32 every week, but I said I can go 40 and then 32 the following week.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if you don't mind, what is the salary range?
Around 30 plus. Yeah. 38, something like that, 39. Parang
Laki.
40.
Papunta na doon.
Papunta doon.
So, can you share with us your experience on how you went here?
Yeah, so actually it was like I planned to come here 2006. I was still single at that time, and then I decided that I have to wait because I want to marry my boyfriend.
Hi.
Hi, Han. Actually, I processed like I guess 3 to 4 times coming here. I took the IELTS 4 times, I guess. I reprocessed my papers 2009, then 2013, 2014, I believe, and then 2017. And then, you know, those times, all my papers are ready, but I told to myself, oh, you know, the fear of the unknown, na, oh, what's gonna happen to me in New Zealand? I don't know anyone there. And then, naisip ko na I would, you know, I will really pursue that dream. So, na-timing pa na COVID talaga. So, yeah. And now I realize, being in New Zealand for 4 months, I asked myself, bakit ko pa pinatagal? Because I really love it here. Yeah, I like my life here.
Oh, that's great. So you went here during COVID, and
Yeah.
that is
February of this year.
Feb 2021.
Mm-hmm.
So, nag-MIQ kayo nun.
Yes.
Did you pay for that?
Yep, I did. It was at that time 3,100.
3,100 pa that time. Ngayon,
Yeah.
5,500 na.
5,1?
5,500.
5,500?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, ngayon 5,500 na. So, good luck.
But they're gonna give you 3 months to pay.
Yeah.
So once you check out, you know, during the quarantine, then you check out, you're not gonna pay anything. They're gonna give you parang 3 months to pay for that. So yeah, that's fine. Still,
Which is
it will
good.
give you ample time to gather your
that's good.
resources.
So, how was your MIQ experience?
Yeah, MIQ, it was not boring for me because I have someone with me in the room. We shared. So that time 3,1 yung quarantine fee. But since there's 2 of us, we only paid 2,050 each.
Okay.
Yeah, and the experience itself, I gained 5 kg because, you know, sa quarantine, you just eat and then watch Netflix. So yeah, si sayang, they're gonna give you parang breakfast, ang dami, tapos lunch, dinner, and then it's too much. And sayang naman if you don't eat that one.
Yes.
Kasi you paid for that.
Yes.
So yeah.
How was
That's
the
reason.
food?
It was good because I don't know, it differs if saan ka na facility, but me, sa Sudima ako in Auckland, the food was great. Yeah.
So, last na. Any tips for our aspiring nurses out there?
So if you're planning to come here, I would say that would be a good idea because me, I don't know if you feel the same. I was kind of hesitant coming here. You know, I don't know what would my life be in New Zealand. When I finally got here, I told myself na it's worth it. Yeah, lahat ng pinaghirapan nyo, it's really worth it. I like my life here. Parang I love it. Hindi ko nga parang hindi nga ako na homesick that much because I go out with friends and daming, you know, there's a lot of scenery to go out to, parang daming mga So yeah, for me, it's really worth coming here. It's worth the sacrifice and the, you know, the money that you're gonna spend. So follow your dreams, and yeah, I hope to see you here someday.
Yay! Thank you!
You're welcome.
So that's our video for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.